My next guest is coming off yet another submission victory, this time over Piera Rodriguez, UFC Fight Night, April 15th. It's Gillian Robertson back here on the program. Gillian, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. Obviously, great win this weekend, but I try not to stay complacent. I just try to look for the next thing. So it's like I'm already working for the next win.
Yeah, and like I said, impressive finish. Before we talk about the actual finish itself, how did you feel in there at 115? It looked like the weight cut went well.
The weight cut went surprisingly well, honestly. I expected that I would have to sweat a couple more pounds. I thought at least 4 or 5. The day before weigh-ins, or the morning of weigh-ins, I woke up at 117 too. So I just needed to sweat 1 pound, and it was, I think, 20 minutes in the sauna. It was light and easy. All camp long, I was saying, I'm like, I want to kill myself through this camp to make that one fight week easy, and that's exactly what happened. I remember crying through camp just because I was tired some days. Like, I was just killing myself doing extra cardio, extra sauna, and it just made fight week really easy.
Good. Okay, well, that worked out well. Does part of you think, hey, I wish I would have done this a little bit sooner, moving down to 115, or are you happy with kind of how things worked out timing-wise with you competing in this weight class?
No, I think it's what's meant to happen. It is what it is. And I feel like, if anything, I've tested myself a lot with a lot bigger girls, and it makes me ready for anybody at this weight class.
That's great. So first round, I know not completely flawless, but going into that second round, what was the mentality? Were you kind of thinking, hey, I got to go in there and finish this just in case?
Yes and no. I was pretty sure I secured the first round, and I did on 2 of the judges' scorecards. So, I was fairly confident. I knew, even like when we were on the ground, I felt confident the whole time. It's like on my back, no matter what. I knew it was my fight, and I think I definitely secured it round 2, though.
Yeah. And did anything surprise you in the fight at all? Anything you weren't expecting?
Nothing really. We knew that she was going to come in there. She played it exactly how we thought she would play on the outside, try to point fight a little bit, and just avoid the takedown. So I was just faking shots at the beginning, just working on coming up with striking and not really like committing to shots, not making, not like, I don't know, getting too committed to it.
Right.
And then, yeah, it was exactly how we planned it. Literally, all week long, I was drilling, getting to we were like, she's in your guard, she's going to back up. We get to a single leg get up. It was like, everything is exactly how I drilled it through camp. It just felt like it was like deja vu in there.
Good. Okay. Well, that worked out really well. Did you get to enjoy yourself after the fight? I know sometimes you have to do like media and all that other stuff. Did you get to celebrate the win?
A little bit. I went back to my hotel room, had a joint, then went out and got some barbecue, and that's about it.
How was the barbecue in Kansas City? Pretty good?
The barbecue was absolutely phenomenal. Literally, That's all I've heard this whole camp. Everybody's like, oh, there's great barbecue out in Kansas City. So I had to try it, and it was delicious.
Yeah, and a bit of extra cash with the bonus. What are you going to be doing with the money? Obviously not spend it all in one place.
I guess I'm not too sure about that yet. Probably investing a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, don't wanna waste that. And again, I know we're only a couple days removed from the fight, but when are you looking to get that next fight? There's obviously the card in Vancouver coming up June 10th. Is that too much of a quick turnaround, or what are you thinking?
I think that might be a little bit too soon for me.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just with the cut, it makes it a little bit harder. So it's like, it makes it hard to get done. I feel like my body walks naturally at like 128. So it's like, once we start depleting myself, getting down to 15 is definitely a lot for my body. So maybe a couple more months, but I definitely want to get back in there soon.
Would like summer kind of be a better timeline there? Like June would be sort of early, June, right? It's because it's June 10th, but then the summer you've got like International Fight Week, which is like July. Then you've got August. They usually do something there too. Is that kind of what you're thinking?
Yeah, 100%. That looks like a better timeline for me.
That makes sense. And any opponents in mind? I mean, you're coming off a big win here. Is there any fights you look at that think that would be a cool one to have in the division?
There was one that I was talking about a little bit after the fight, and she's ranked number 15. She was in my opponent's corner this weekend. Baby Shark, Tabitha.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Like, I just honestly want to break into the top 15. She just fought, so I know we're both ready to go. And a lot of those girls are already matched up in the top 15. So I know she's available, and I just want anybody. It doesn't matter who it is. If I want to be champ, I got to beat them all.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. And stylistically, how would you look at a fight with you and Tabitha? Obviously, she's very well-rounded.
Yeah, she's very well-rounded and a very good grappler, too. But I don't think anybody can really hang with me on the ground. I think that I'm going to show her there's levels to this.
Now, obviously, we're in April, and you're talking about fighting in summer, so there's a bit of time in between. Are you doing any traveling, going to go do any cross-training, anything like that? Do you have anything planned coming up here?
Nothing really, just getting like literally I just left the gym and that's really all that I have planned. I'm going to be training probably a couple times this week and just getting back into schedule. I just want to be ready and I'm trying to keep my weight low, trying to be ready at all times. So then when I get the contract, we're good to go.
Yeah, that makes sense. Any commentating lined up, anything like that? Because I know that's something we talked about last time in the interview.
No, but if any shows want me, I'm 100% down to. I would love to.
There you go. Your DMs are open if people want to get in touch with you. So that makes sense. And since we last spoke, they announced the bantamweight title fight between Amanda Nunes and Juliana Pena. I was just curious how you think the third fight will go between them.
I honestly don't. I don't understand why they're doing it a third time. I think Amanda pretty much showed how it was the second time. She went in there and just dominated the whole time, and I think that's what we're gonna see again.
Yeah, no, I agree with you there. What about the rest of the week? So we mentioned, you're going to the gym, just doing some light training. Do you got like any dinners planned or any beach trips planned? Anything cool you got coming up?
So actually, like this whole fight camp, I've been like half moving from Fort Lauderdale to Miami. Okay. So that's all we're doing this week is we're 100% moving into my house in Miami. So I can be down here 10 minutes away from the gym. I was spending like 4 hours in the car a day.
Oh no, wow.
Going to and from training sessions, getting stuck in traffic. So now I'm 10 minutes from the gym and we're just going to be completing that move this week.
That's good. Is it like a gradual move or do you get one big moving truck and then you head out? How do you like doing it?
It's been a gradual move over the last couple months. We just need to get all the big stuff now. So it's like my couch and my bed are over there. At my Miami house, I've had an air mattress set up. So I'm like,
really?
I'm like half in and out of both houses.
That's good. Did you sleep on the air mattress during this camp?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Wow. So it probably made the camp feel more like gritty,
Oh, yeah. It was just so I could stay close to the gym so I didn't have to make that drive constantly.
And other than moving, like, do you have any other things like maybe in camp that you neglected that you're going to catch up on, whether it's like a TV show or like even like errands, things that you couldn't get done because you were so busy in camp?
Definitely errands. There's probably a lot of things that I need to get caught up on there and just lots of sweets too. I'm trying to not go overboard because I don't want my weight to go too high. But I was just on such a strict diet for so long that I deserve a little bit of it.
So what's on the list then? What are your favorite candies that you like eating?
I was actually just talking to somebody this morning. Have you ever seen Cold Case ice cream? It's like gourmet ice cream. They're sending me a box this week, and that's probably the thing I'm most excited for.
Okay.
It's just it looks delicious, and I can't wait to try it.
So what's it called again? Is gourmet ice cream is the name of it?
It's Cold Case ice cream.
Cold Case ice cream. Okay, interesting.
Yeah. Super excited for that to come.
I'll have to check that out. Although, in Canada, we don't have the same stuff as you guys, right? So sometimes I'd have to go to the States to get it, I'm sure, right? Because it doesn't sound like it's something.
I'm not sure about that.
I'll have to look into it.
You got all the good British candies in Canada, though.
That's true.
Smarties and...
Yeah, see, I didn't know Smarties was exclusive to Canada until recently because I was talking to someone about this and they're like, what are Smarties? And I was like, you don't know what Smarties are? They're like a better version of M&Ms, in my opinion, anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That's good. Gillian, thanks so much for doing this. We're looking forward to the next one. If you want to thank anyone, if there's any sponsors or social media you want to mention before we get out of here, I'll give you the last word.
Just, of course, my team that was out there with me. Awesome, Dean and Roy Echeverria, my team at the Goat Shed. I'm like, I can't be more thankful for them. And then shout out to the UFC PI nutrition team too, because I would have never made weight without them. And just follow me at savage_UFC and follow the Goat Shed on Instagram because that's probably one of the most interesting MMA pages out there.
Okay.